Hey guys, it's Coach Jason. Hope you're doing well. Just want to talk about one word today. I'm going to keep it relatively short today. Simulate. Okay? Simulate, simulate, simulate. What do I mean by that? 3 words I mean by that. Train the race. Let's say you're a coach or a cross-country coach, or you coach a team, or like some running club or something like that, or if you're training yourself and you have an idea of the races you want to run throughout the season. And let's say your goal is a 5K or a half marathon or a marathon. And one of the things you notice is it's either a hilly course or a flat course. Because I do encourage you to, once you decide, if you have an idea of the season you want to run or your goal race, I encourage you to take a look at the course if you can and establish whether it's rolling, whether it's hilly, whether it's flat. Because what I mean by simulate is, and training the race, is you can design workouts to simulate what the race is going to be like. So if it's a flat cross-country race or a fast one, you design workouts accordingly. That doesn't mean ignore hilly runs, ignore hill sprints, speed development, all these other things. That just means if the race is flat, some of your key workouts should be on the flat. Okay, so you're used to running fast on the flats. On the flip side, if it's a rolling course, it's important to do some of your most important workouts in the rolling hills to help simulate that, whether it's on the road or the cross-country course. Okay, the more prepared you are, the better you're going to be in a position to adapt to different race conditions, different racing environment. Anything that happens, somebody makes a move, whether you're actually in a position where it's a race, you're competitive. Okay, the more well-rounded your training is, and the more you specifically hone in on your goal race, the better off you're going to be in a position to do well or to accomplish whatever your goals you have for that race or for that season. So again, and it doesn't mean to do every workout on the flats or every workout on the hills. It's important to kind of lay out the workouts accordingly. And you can see, I'll leave a couple of training programs down below. You could just see how I lay things out every couple of days or whatever. They're templates that you could utilize to make into your own, but just shows you a combination of hill running and flat running, which kind of puts you in a position to run well on either situation. But I do encourage you to consider figuring out the races you want to run, plugging them into the schedule, and then designing the training around it, so you know what you need to do to put you in a position to accomplish that race, whether it's you or your athletes. Okay, and again, it's no quota. You don't have to run a certain amount of workouts. You don't have to run a certain amount of miles. Everybody's has individualized needs. There are some consistencies that a lot of folks will run together, because especially if you're a team, if you're a cross-country team, it's a 3-word concept that I like to use too, is embrace the pain or embrace the suffering. The more your team does together, the more collective mindset they have as a team, and at some point you want to shift from a mentality of an individual to a team. That way you can hold yourself and hold each other accountable. Okay, and the more you do together, and the more you kind of put yourself in the right situation to do the best training possible, the better position you're going to be to have a successful team as well as an individual performance. So that said, just wanted to keep it simple today. Train the race. Simulate. I cannot emphasize this enough. Okay, it is very important. It is overlooked by way too many people. Okay, and I think that if you do a little bit, even if you implement a little bit of it, you'll be in a much better position than you were before had you not been doing it. So take a look in the description down below. I'll leave a couple of videos of different workouts and training programs from 5K to half marathon and marathon. I'll even leave cross country in there as well. I'll leave some stuff on hill running just so you could see the variation of training. It's important to have a well-rounded training program, but it's also important to have specificity in the training. Okay, particularly if you're on a competitive team and you have certain goals that you want to accomplish together. It's important to be doing the right things. Now, how do you understand? How do you know what the right things are? That's up to you, and it's up to your athletes to figure out what you need and what they need. Okay, that's where kind of the coaching instincts comes involved. Science is not the answer to everything. You got to have coaching instincts. You got to have communication skills. You have to know what their needs are. Okay, so there's a lot of it, and there's a lot of ingredients that come together. Okay, and that's over time. By the way, if you're a coach or an athlete and this is your first time to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification next to you. This channel's for you. I mean, I'm a 20 plus year former competitive athlete and a coach, and I've coached and competed at the high school, college, and post collegiate levels. I'm a USATF certified distance coach. You'll see my credential in the profile. I'm also a Wharton certified musculoskeletal and flexibility therapist. So my goal is not only to help you run faster and better, but to keep you healthy while you do it. With that said, I hope this was a helpful video for you. I hope the training programs are helpful. Let me know what you think. Either way, your feedback is very welcome. This is a running community, so I want to make sure that we're sharing it with as many people as possible. Aside from that, be safe, run smart, look out for each other, and I will talk to you next time.